Welcome to a tale of color, light, and human ingenuity. Creating the blue LED was a task so challenging that it was almost deemed impossible. It's a story filled with trials and triumphs, and it's the story we're going to delve into today. Our journey begins in the mid-20th century. Scientists had already developed red and green LEDs, but the elusive blue LED remained a dream. The challenge lay in the materials. Red and green LEDs used elements from the third and fifth groups of the periodic table. But to create a blue LED, one needed to venture into the second group. This group, however, was teeming with materials that were incredibly difficult to work with. The first step was to find a suitable material. This proved to be a monumental task. Many materials were tried and discarded. The breakthrough came in the late 70s when scientists discovered gallium nitride. This material was capable of producing blue light, but it came with its own set of challenges. Gallium nitride was notoriously difficult to produce in a pure form. The traditional methods of producing LEDs involved heating the materials until they vaporized, then allowing them to cool and crystallize. But gallium nitride refused to play by these rules. It resisted vaporization, and when it did crystallize, it formed a multitude of tiny crystals instead of a single large one. Despite these challenges, scientists were not deterred. In the 80s, they found a solution. They discovered a way to grow a single crystal of gallium nitride by using a sapphire substrate. This was a major breakthrough, but the journey was far from over. The next step was to make the gallium nitride emit light. This required adding impurities, a process known as doping. But gallium nitride proved stubborn once again. The traditional doping methods failed to produce the desired results. It wasn't until the early 90s that a solution was found. Scientists discovered a way to dope gallium nitride using low-energy electron beams. This allowed them to control the amount and distribution of impurities, finally enabling the gallium nitride to produce blue light. But that wasn't the end of the story. The first blue LEDs were dim and inefficient. It took another decade of research and development to create a blue LED that was bright and efficient enough for practical use. So to summarize, the journey to create the blue LED was a long and arduous one. It started with the search for a suitable material, which led to the discovery of gallium nitride. This was followed by the challenges of growing a single crystal and doping it to emit light, and finally the task of making the LED bright and efficient. Each step was filled with trials and tribulations, but in the end, the blue LED was born, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Before we wrap up, consider subscribing to our channel. Your subscription is a valuable contribution that fuels our passion for bringing you intriguing stories from the world of science and technology. So, the next time you see a blue LED, remember the journey it represents, a journey that was almost deemed impossible. This is the power of science. This is the power of human ingenuity. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired,